Welcome to More with the Mac, JP Reloaded. We're gonna have some short demos. We're gonna have some Q&A. We might even have some special guests stop by. So sit back, relax, gather your notes and ask questions, and enjoy More with the Mac, JP Reloaded. Welcome back to another session of More with the Mac, JP Reloaded. Alright, today I'm about to dive into some VoiceOver settings, VoiceOver utility settings. And of course, let's go in here and slow down the rate. Remember, VO, which is command and option, command, with the shift key, then you arrow left to right. I'm going to go left.
Rate 60%.
And there's the rate right there, and I'm going to slow it down so you can hear and understand.
55%, 50%, desktop.
That should do it. And also, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna dive into some voiceover command or voiceover utility settings, I should say, and touch on a few things that have changed since John Panarese did his recording. Now, you can use VO and the F8 key to open voiceover utilities, but I'm lazy. Of course, I got a commander. I don't want to reach up there and do all that extra stuff, so mine is the letter V and the right option key.
VoiceOver utility.
Apparently, slowing down his speech, slow down him opening up apps also. Anyway, the first one is general.
Arrow key, quick nav on.
Of course, I use quick nav. Some don't, some do. So, remember, you're going to be VO and left and right, or if the quick nav is on, you only have to push the left or right arrow by itself. Now, the first category is general.
Search text field, blank.
It's search field.
Utility categories. Row 1 of 12. General. Selected.
It says general, so we're going to go to the right.
Speak the following greeting after login.
And go navigate how you feel is comfortable for you. I use quick nav, so I only got to push one key. If you choose to use the VO keys with command, or not command, but control and option and the VO key, personal preference, that's why we have options.
What up, boss?
All right, so this is what you can have VoiceOver say when your computer comes on. So that you can have it greet you. Some people just says VoiceOver ready, whatever. Mine says what up, boss, because this is my computer, my studio, my Mac studio. I'm the boss. Anyway.
Unticked display welcome dialog when VoiceOver starts. Tick box.
All right, that just means that it's going to put it up on the screen as well as speak it. If VoiceOver wasn't on, then it would show it on the screen, but of course we use VoiceOver, at least I do. Some might use magnification, and that's fine too.
Portable preferences off image.
All right, portable preferences.
Setup. Portable preferences let you take your VoiceOver preferences with you wherever you go. Unticked allow VoiceOver to be controlled with AppleScript. Tick box.
Okay, before I don't even know what operating system it is. But anyways, most times you needed to have this checked in order for the time to be spoken. But now you don't. It's a hit or miss. I have no idea. Because sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off. And my VoiceOver quote-unquote scripts that have been made by customized. I've never done it. I've Googled some and downloaded them and tried them on my Mac. But I don't use them. So that's probably why this is unchecked and you don't need it. Personal preference. I mean, if something's not working, check it and see what happens.
Help.
All right, and that's the last one in that category. Before I go any, no, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to jump back over to the the table.
Search text utility categories. Row 1 of 12. General. Selected.
Now I'm going to interact here by doing down arrow and right arrow, or if you're using the modifiers, VO shift. Down arrow, and if you choose to use that caps lock key, that's on you. Anyways, personal preference, you got choices. But normally, if you knew what you were looking for, you could start like Trainer Matt said, you could start spelling the letter of the category you want. So I don't even have to interact with this table. If I wanted to go to commanders, I could just push CO.
Commands.
And there it is. And not my fault. It's not even called commanders no more. It's called commands. So I'm going to jump back up to the top with general.
General.
And I'm going to go back, interact with the table with down arrow and right. You can do VO shift down arrow if you choose.
Search utility in utility categories. Row 1 of 12. General. Selected general.
Tells me I'm in the category, so I'm going to go down.
Verbosity.
We're going to go into verbosity. Stop at verbosity.
Out of utility
Now, verbosity, by the way, you can pause speech by pushing the control key and unpausing it. On that other screen reader, I think if you hit control, it just stops the speech but doesn't resume. But watch what happens when I push it again.
Categories.
See, it resumed it. It didn't stop it completely. It just paused it. So I'm going to go to the right.
Speech selected. Tab 1 of 5.
Now, we got 5 tabs in here. The first one is speech.
Braille tab 2 of 5.
I don't currently have a braille display, so we're going to skip that one.
Text tab 3 of 5.
This is how you want VoiceOver to speak to text. And just to double check, we're going to do the hint and see what he says.
This item has no help tag.
Okay, no help tag, so I guess we're going to have to...
You are currently on a tab 3 of 5. To select this option, press Control Option Space.
You know, I find it kind of funny that VoiceOver doesn't call Control and Option the VoiceOver keys, and he is VoiceOver. That's always been funny to me. But anyways, to select this tab, you would do VO spacebar, or as he said, Control, Option, and the spacebar. All right, let's see what the next one is.
Announcements tab 4 of 5.
This is announcements. I recommend that you leave them on. We'll explore this in a minute.
Hints tab 5 of 5.
I've been using the Mac for almost 16 years now. It'll be 16, well, almost 15, I should say. No, it is almost 16, because I started in 2010. I still leave my hints on. Now, they're a little delayed, but I still leave them on. I recommend anybody who uses a Mac, because Apple tends to sneak updates in there from time to time to fix certain things that might be disrupted on the back end. So I highly, highly recommend that you leave your hints on. Also, I don't know if any of y'all caught the Technology Showdown the other day. If you haven't, it's on the Tech Talk Coast to Coast podcast. You go there, check it out. Anyway, one of the panelists on there, one of his points for using Windows and JAWS is a third-party screen reader, and he doesn't have to wait for updates for the system to be updated. Well, with Apple, you don't either. You don't have to wait for a software update or a system update in order for JAWS or for VoiceOver to be updated either. Apple reads all this feedback, and if there's something major, it will push an update in from the back end. You won't even know it until you go to it and figure out that it works. Or sometimes they'll post something in different blogs. I follow 9 to 5 Mac, Mac Rumors, I Download Blog, Apple Insider, and no, none of these bloggers or articles are paying me to say this. This is just how I get all my Apple news. All right, let's go to the next one.
Default speech verbosity.
Okay, now we're on the speech verbosity because that's the tab that's selected. So let's explore this a little bit.
Hint default speech verbosity. Low default speech verbosity.
All right, mine is on low. Let's see what our choices are.
Menu low, medium, high, high.
Now, obviously, the higher you have it, the more it's going to give you. But even though my default one is on low, you're going to find out here in a little bit that I have some of them customized to be on a higher setting because I want to know certain information.
Additional speech verbosity options.
Additional speech options.
Help.
All right.
Additional speech.
So we have the VO spacebar on this.
Expanded.
Now it's expanded.
Custom verbosity. Help. Custom. Additional speech. Custom verbosity.
Right.
Row 1 of 34. Control app verbosity. Default description name selected. Control app.
All right. It's a control. It's on the custom or the default one.
Control button. Column view. Combo box.
This is the combo box. Let's see what this one is on.
Description name. Control combo box. Verbosity high.
All right. You see that one is on high. I want to know when I'm at a combo box.
Control combo box.
So that's the control. The control is the combo box.
Column view.
Column view.
Verbosity default.
I left that on default because me and column view do not get along.
Control column button.
The button. Like if I'm on a website or there's an email that has a button in it, that verbosity is on.
Verbosity default.
It's on the default also.
Control button.
So let's go on down the line.
Column combo box. Disclosure triangle.
Disclosure triangle. That's usually a collapsed table, or not table, but emails or something that you can expand that's in the list view. Let's see what that's on.
Verbosity default.
I have that on default also. So let's just go down the line.
Default.
This one's on default. What is this one?
Control dock item.
Dock item, because as I've said in previous recordings, me and the dock, I usually don't use the dock. I use commands for everything.
Drawer. Verbosity default.
All right, the drawer is on default.
Default. High.
Let's see what's on high. Okay, here's one that's on high. What's this one?
Control image.
Image. I want to know when I'm at a picture, image, photo, whatever you want to call it. So I have that verbosity set on high.
Verbosity high. Default.
This one's default.
Control incrementer.
Incrementer, I don't need that. One's on high.
Layout area.
Layout area.
Verbosity default.
That's on default.
Control layout item. Level indicator.
Level indicator.
Verbosity default.
That's on default.
Control level link.
A link?
Verbosity default.
That's on default because I know how to find a link. And if you don't, we'll get to Safari here in a couple of more lessons because we still got to go through these basics so we can make sure you know how to navigate. But the way to figure out if there's a link, if you're on Safari, this is a little teaser, and you have single letter navigation on with VO keys and the letter Q, it's a toggle, so you press it once, it's on. You press it again, it's off. But anyway, when it's on, you push the letter L for link and shift L to go to the previous link. If you're in an email or in a document, notes, pages, whatever, you can do VO along with the command key and hit the letter L, and that will tell you if you have a link, or a B for button.
Default. Control list.
A list is on
list
default.
Marker.
List marker, I'm pretty sure that's on default.
Menu.
Menu.
Verbosity default.
That's on default.
Default. High. Control page. Menu page.
Alright, I don't know why page is on high. I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe I just missed that one.
Verbosity high.
So matter of fact, I'm going to go in here right now, customize this, and put this
Default
back.
low.
Put that on low.
Low. Control page. Progress indicator.
Progress indicator. I'm pretty sure this was on high, but let's double check.
Verbosity high.
It is, because I want to know when something's loading or downloading or whatever the case may be. So I have that on high.
High. Control radio button.
Radio button. I want to know if there's a radio button. So I have that on high. And like I said, the higher the verbosity, the more information you're going to get. Like my default is low. So if I had left this on low, it probably wouldn't have said that I had a radio button or a button unless I pushed the command for that.
Ruler marker. Verbosity default.
Yeah, ruler marker, I don't really care for that.
Default. Control scroll area.
Scroll area, it's on default, but VoiceOver 9, it doesn't matter what your verbosity is. It's going to speak a scroll area, a group, and it's going to tell you, if you have your hints on, that you need to interact.
Sheet. Verbosity default. 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 High.
All right, this one's on high. Let's see what it is.
Control text field.
Text field, of course. I want to know when I got to fill something in, some text, even though I know how to get there with, the letter F. When quick nav is on and single key, I can't even talk. Single key letter navigation is on. So I do want to know when I'm in a text field.
Verbosity custom. Control tick box.
Checkbox.
Verbosity custom.
Why does it say custom?
Menu. Default. Low. Medium. High. Checkmark custom ellipsis.
I don't know what that's all. Yeah, so
high.
It should have been on high anyway. So we're not even gonna go with the custom. I don't know what that means.
Control tick box. Web area.
Web area.
Verbosity default.
That's on default.
Default.
And that is the end of that list. So as I showed you, you can come in here and you can say
additional speech verbosity options.
We're going to collapse that.
Collapsed.
Now it says collapsed. But when you come here,
low default speech verbosity.
That's my default. But if you go to the right,
additional speech verbosity options.
You can expand it here, and that way it'll show you the table of all your verbosity controls that you can customize and make what you want, even though your default is a certain one. So let's go back to the beginning.
Search text field. Speech selected.
All right, now that's speech. Let's go to text.
Braille tab.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's
2
Braille.
of 5.
Remember, I don't have a Braille display, so we're going to skip that.
Text tab 3 of 5.
All right, here's text. Now, I'm going to hit the left, or not the left, the up and down arrow together because I'm using quick nav. If you're not, use VO spacebar, which is control and option. I'm going to continue to remind you of those because I want to make sure you know how to navigate and activate your controls.
Tab text. Announcement, hints, punctuation.
All right, here we go. Another customization. I'm sure you know this from the multi-level dialog boxes you have with the other screen readers. This is punctuation.
None, punctuation.
Mine is on none. I don't want to hear commas, periods, underscores, dashes, right paren, left paren. I don't want to hear all that. But I'll show you what your choices are.
Menu checkmark some, all, some, checkmark none,
and none.
Customize ellipsis.
I'm supposing you can customize it, but I'm good with none.
None, punctuate, repeated punctuation.
Repeated punctuation.
First 3 times, repeated punctuation.
Okay, so that means if there's 3 periods, 3 dashes, it'll say that. Even if there's 10, it's only going to say the first 3.
Repeated spaces. Do nothing, repeated spaces.
Now, if there's repeated spaces, like if there's extra spaces, I have mine set to do nothing. But let's see what the choices are.
Menu checkmark, do nothing. Speak with count. Play a tone.
So you can play a tone.
Speak with count.
Checkmark,
do nothing.
Or what Lazy Cliff has, do nothing.
Do nothing. Repeated spaces. Line indentation.
Do
nothing.
Line
indentation.
And you have the same choices. Speak it, play a sound, do nothing.
While typing, speak.
Now this is an important one because sometimes people, oh my goodness, mine is on
words. While typing, speak.
All right, mine is on words, but you can have, I'm sure you know this from the mother screen readers.
Menu check characters.
You can have it on characters.
Checkmark words. Characters and words.
And my favorite,
nothing.
You can have it on 0. That way, you don't have to hear nothing while you type. I usually do that when I'm going to write a long document because I have autocorrect on anyway, and I spell check before, I finish up a document or email or something like that. So
words.
So mine's going to stay on words.
When moving the cursor.
Speak
text that the cursor passes when moving the cursor.
I would recommend not messing with none of these settings because the people who designed VoiceOver on the Mac knew what they were doing.
When text attributes change. Do nothing.
Mine is on do nothing, but I'm sure we got the same old choices here.
Menu checkmark, do nothing. Play a tone. Speak attributes.
Yep. Do nothing, speak attributes, or play a sound.
When encountering a misspelled word.
Do nothing.
Mine is on
do nothing. I actually thought I had to make a sound.
Menu checkmark, do play a tone.
I'm gonna put mine on play tone, but we can also have it on
speak attributes.
Play a tone.
But
I'm gonna put mine on play tone. I thought that's what I had it on, but maybe not because I have it check spelling as I type anyway. So
when encountering link attachment.
A link attachment.
Play tone. When encountering link attachment. Read numbers as.
Words.
Read numbers as.
And our choices are.
Menu checkmark. Digits.
Digits or numbers. Or words.
Checkmark words.
I like mine on words.
Read when reading a capital letter.
Capital letter is.
Speak cap when reading a.
It's gonna speak the cap.
Menu
Let's see what our choices are.
Play a tone. Change pitch. Play checkmark. Speak cap.
I thought I had mine on change pitch. Oh, well, it can stay like that.
Speak cap. When deleting text.
I think mine is on do nothing, but.
Do nothing.
It is.
Deleting text.
But you can have it do.
Menu speak.
You can speak it.
Play a tone. Change pitch.
You can, so you get all the choices here. Change pitch.
Play a tone. Speak. Checkmark. Do nothing. Help.
All right, that's the last one in the text category tab.
Search Braille text selected. Announcements.
All right, announcements
selected.
So we're gonna go into that announcements here and see what we have here.
Hints tab 5 of 5. Announce when mouse cursor enters a window. Unticked tick box.
All right, I have that unchecked because I don't want to hear every time my mouse cursor enters a text window.
Announce when the modifier key is pressed. Unticked tick box.
All right, you heard that. I don't have, because if I had this checked, every time I push VO and something, it would always speak it. I don't want to hear it say Control Option every time. Some people like it, I don't.
Announce when the caps lock key is pressed. Ticked tick box.
Of course, mine is checked because I don't use caps lock as my voiceover modifier, as you know from the last, 2 episodes ago. The pilot, I don't use caps lock as my modifier, so of course I want to hear when caps lock is pressed.
Speak header when navigating across a table row. Ticked tick box.
Of course I want to know what the header is.
Automatically speak text in dialog boxes. Ticked tick box.
That's checked. I do want to hear the dialog boxes automatically.
Speak zoom magnification changes. Unticked tick box.
All right. Now, I don't even know why that's checked because I don't use zoom, but I just left it alone.
Speak voiceover cursor magnification changes. Unticked tick box.
I guess that will speak it when something gets bigger under the voiceover cursor. I have no interest in that because I can't see it anyway, so.
When status text changes under voiceover cursor. Play tone when status text changes under voiceover cursor.
All right, it says play tone. I'm pretty sure we got the usual choices here.
Menu checkmark. Speak text. Do nothing. Do nothing.
All right, so you can have to speak the text or do nothing. Or play a tone.
Checkmark. Play tone.
Mine plays the tone. I don't hear that sound very often, so I must not do it very often.
When progress indicator changes under voiceover cursor.
All right, this is a progress bar. Like if a web page is loaded or something's downloading, this is what it's going to do.
Speak update when progress indicator changes under voiceover cursor.
That's right, speak update. Let's see if we got the usual choices here.
Menu play tone. Play tone. Checkmark speak update. Do nothing.
All right, speak tone, do nothing, or play tone.
Do nothing. When number of rows change under voiceover cursor. Do nothing. When
I don't really care about all that when more lines are added to the text or the page or the website I'm on, so mine is to do nothing. As you know by now, play tone or speak it.
When system dialogues are displayed.
When system dialogues are displayed, this is an important one because this is all about your system and stuff that's happening in the background.
Speak and play tone when system dialogues are displayed.
I have to speak and play the tone because just in case I'm doing something else, I want to make sure that I'm prompted to know what's going on. Let me see what the other choices are, though.
Menu check play tone. Play tone, checkmark, speak, and do nothing. Do nothing.
Alright, so you can speak and play tone together, speak tone by itself, or do nothing.
Speak and play speak size and position in inches. Speak size and position in.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Speak text under mouse after delay. 0.4 seconds. Speak text under mouse after delay.
Yep, mine is on 0.4 seconds because I don't want it to do it right away, but sometimes if I do hesitate, that gives it the indication that I do want to know what the text is, so it will speak it for me.
Set short. Long. Help, long, short.
And I also have my, there's also a choice to have it do short or long delays. So, that is the end of that one.
Search text, speak, text, announcement, hints, tab, 5 of 5.
Now, these are the ones that I told you recommend you're going to leave on. We're going to go on here just so you can see what it's all about.
Tab hints. Speak instructions for using the item in the voiceover cursor. Unticked tick box.
Mine is unchecked. You can check it if you want, but
when an item has a help tag. Speak help when an item has a help tag.
Very helpful. If it has a help tag, VoiceOver is going to read it for me. Let's see what else we got.
Menu check. Speak notification.
Speak notification.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing. Check mark. Speak help.
Yep.
Speak when an item has custom actions.
Custom actions, it will.
Speak actions when an item has custom actions.
It's going to speak the action. Let's see what the choices are.
Menu, do nothing. Do nothing. Check mark. Play sound. Play sound. Speak action when an item has more content. Speak custom content when an item has more content. Menu, do nothing. Do nothing. Check mark. Play sound. Play sound. Speak custom.
So you got your usual choices.
Speak hints after delay.
This is where I was talking about. I have my hint speak after delay. I think it's on 12 seconds, but let's see.
10.0 seconds.
All right, it's on 10 seconds. So if I don't do something after 10 seconds, VoiceOver will read the hint for me. It'll know that I want to hear it.
Short. Long. Append phonetic pronunciation to single characters. Unticked tick box. Help.
All right, so now we're at the end. But you saw long and short, so I'm assuming them are long and short delays. Mine is already set on 10 seconds, so I don't even worry about that. And that is the last tab in our verbosity. So let's jump back over here to the table to see what the next category is.
Search text field. Utility category in utility speech.
All right, speech. This one has changed drastically because this is where you would get your voices from.
Voices selected. Tab 1 of 2.
This section has changed drastically. Apple is really trying to make macOS and iOS / iPadOS look alike. So with the voices now, you actually have to go in and download each one. When you used to do that, they just automatically showed up in your rotor, right? Not on Tahoe macOS 26. You actually have to go in and download. Then you have to go to your rotor and add them to your rotor manually. So let's go take a look at this. So
pronunciation tab.
That's pronunciation. We don't need that. I never mess with that, so I'm not even going to demo that. You can play with it and get back to me and let me know how that goes.
Primary voice.
Primary voice is
Alex, English, United States.
All right, I got Alex, so let's deal spacebar here or up and down arrow, which is what I'm going to do because I'm using quick nav. All right.
Rate.
All right, there's a rate. You can change the custom rating here.
Decrease speed. 50% increase pitch. Decrease 30% increase speech volume. Decrease vol 89.5% increase pitch range 100 WPM 50 words 50 word WPM done. Play. Reset voice settings.
So you can reset the voice settings here. Basically, I went into the default voice, so you can change all this, and it'll stick.
Play.
I can play it, which I won't do.
Done.
And I hit done.
Done.
But I'm just going to hit escape.
Alex.
Because I didn't change anything, so I'm no use hitting done.
Additional voices.
All right, here we go. Additional voices.
Choose voices to add to the voice rotor. Additional voices. Choose voices to add to the voice rotor. Switch voices in the rotor using Control-Option Command-Shift left arrow or Control-Option Command-Shift right arrow.
That's why I didn't say nothing, because VoiceOver is going to tell you.
Additional voices.
Now, he's not saying it, but I'm pretty sure there's a table here of the voices that I've already added. Let's interact.
Alex. Additional voices.
No, I guess not.
Choose voice.
So it must be after this prompt here.
Additional voices.
Yep, here they are.
In additional voices. Row 1 of 15. Alex, English, United States.
Dang, I got 15 voices in my rotor?
Samantha, Enhanced, Zoe, Premium, Siri Voice 2, Siri Voice 4, Siri Voice 1,
So these are all the voices that I have in my rotor. So let's do right arrow, or in my case, right arrow by itself, because I got quick nav on.
Siri Voice 3, Isha.
Okay, so I'm going to stop interacting.
Out of additional voices. Add voice.
All right, here we go. Add voice.
Remove voice.
I can remove that. I can remove a voice.
Detect languages.
Detect languages.
Tick box.
I only speak English. I have a hard enough time doing that, so we're going to stick with that.
Automatically switch voices based on language of text.
Well, he told you. I ain't got to say nothing.
Mute speech. Unticked. Tick box.
I would imagine since you're a voiceover user, you don't want to do that.
Help.
And that's help. So let's go back to add additional voices.
Mute. Remove voice. Add voice.
All right, add voice. It's going to pop us into a dialogue.
In dialogue done. English.
All right. English.
Done. Voice list. Done. Done. Voice list.
Here's my voice list.
In voice list. English. South Africa.
All right. It's going to tell you it's all English, but it's different voices from different countries. Like there's South Africa. There's going to be Australian in here and all that. So just listen.
Siri.
This is this. Then there's another heading that tells you this is going to be a Siri voice. So let's listen.
Voice 1, using 436.2 megabytes, speak sample.
All right, so because this voice is already downloaded and probably already in my rotor too, I'm just going to interact here and let's see if we can interact.
In voice 1,
yep, here we go.
Using speak sample.
Speak sample. There's a sample.
Speak sample. Voice 1, using 436.2 megabytes. Out voice 2, using 413.3 megabytes, speak sample.
And then there's also an actions command, which is going to be voiceover keys and command. So that's going to be control, option, command.
Actions available.
and you hit the space bar.
Actions menu, 2 items. Show alternative items. Delete.
So you can delete this. I can delete this voice if I wanted to.
Delete.
And I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hit escape.
Voice 2, using 413.3 megabytes, speak sample, has alternative items.
So let's go in here and speak this sample.
In speak sample.
So that's that Siri.
Out voice 1, Siri. Voice 1, using 400. Voice 2, using Tessa, speak sample. Download Tessa, enhanced, 118.1 megabyte, speak sample.
Alright, so you heard that. You can download it. So I would interact.
In download Tessa, speak sample.
I can speak the sample. And I don't like her.
Download Tessa.
There's the download button, which if you're using voiceover keys and the arrows, then you VO left arrow back to. I just hit the left arrow because I use quick nav. Now I'm going to stop interacting.
Out of English, Australia.
Here we go, Australia.
Karen, speak sample.
And she's already downloaded, so it says speak sample.
Download Karen, enhanced, 157.3.
See, now, I don't download the enhanced ones. I download the premium ones.
Karen, premium, using 213.5 megabytes, speak sample.
So I can speak the sample. So let me find a voice that I don't think I have so I can show you how to add it.
Download Lee, 2.8 mega. Download Lee, enhanced Lee, premium.
See, I already have Lee Premium.
Download Matilda, 2.6. Download Matilda, enhanced Matilda. Messages. Download.
Let's go ahead and download Matilda.
Download Matilda, enhanced.
Actually,
Matilda.
You know what? I know I don't have this one in my rotor. So what I'm going to do to add it, even though it's downloaded, I don't have it in my rotor yet.
Matilda, premium.
So I'm going to stop interacting.
Out. Done. Voice list.
I think I have
voice
to.
1, use voice 2.
And that the one thing I hate about the voice table is when you go out of it, it kicks you all the way back to the top. So then you got to arrow all the way back down through. So let's go back down here and find. Let me see if I can. Nope, can't do first letter navigation in here. So let's go ahead. Let me try one more time.
Out of voice list.
Nope, can't do it that way either. I thought because when I'm in my server, I can stop interacting and then hit the letter and then go back and it'll be at the letter that I want to. But that's not the case here in the VoiceOver utility in the voices section while we're trying to add them to the rotor. So let's go back into the table.
In voice list, English.
All right, I'm gonna arrow down here to Matilda because I know she's not. I know this voice is not in my rotor.
Voice Siri Matilda,
right,
premium.
There's Matilda.
Using 132.8 megabytes. Speak sample.
Let's speak to
Siri.
Oops.
Matilda in speak sample.
Okay, so she's an Australian English voice. She actually sounds better on the Mac than she does on the phone.
Speak sample. Matilda premium using 132.8 megabytes.
So I think all I do here is VO space bar, and I think it will add it to my rotor.
Reset voice settings.
Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what it does. So I VO space barred on it, so it has me in here to adjust her settings. So like the pitch, the rate, and all that.
Reset voice set 1. Sentence pause. Sentence pause 100 timbre. Name. Matilda,
Yep, so
premium
Matilda.
Voice. Matilda rate. Decrease speed.
change all that in here.
50% out of edit voice.
Now I'm out of edit voice.
Done.
And I'm gonna go to done.
Add voice. Remove voice.
Now I can go back to this
Add
table over here.
additional voices.
Let's see.
Row 8 of 16.
Okay, now it says 8 of 16, which that means that Matilda is now in my rotor. Let's interact with the table and verify that. Now, the one thing about adding these voices to your rotor on the Mac is it does not put them in alphabetical order. It puts them in the order of the way that you added them. So I'm going to interact, and then I'm going to drop down to the bottom of the table because I'm pretty sure that's where Matilda's going to be at. So let's interact with the table.
In additional voices, Matilda.
And there she is. Now she's in my rotor.
Additional voices, row 16 of.
So you see that Matilda was there. So let's do one more just to make sure that you got this down.
Add voice.
We're going to go to add voice, which I'm going to VO space bar, or in my case, up and down arrow because I'm using quick nav.
In dialogue, done. English, done.
Now it has English.
Done.
So and for whatever reason, it's over at the done button. So I'm going to left arrow. If you're using voiceover keys, VO left arrow.
Voice list.
That's the voice list. I'm going to interact down arrow and right arrow together.
In voice list.
And now let's find a voice that I know I don't have. Let's see.
Sir, Lee, Preem.
Actually, it doesn't matter because you can have duplicates of the same voice. I've done that by accident before. So, but I'm going to go down here and put a voice here that I don't have. Let's see.
Down. English, India.
English, India.
Amen. Speak sample.
Who's this dude?
In speak sample. Out of English.
No, we're not doing him.
Amen. Speak sample. Download a SHA. 5.2 megabytes.
Right,
In speak sample.
And we ain't doing her either.
Download a SHA. Download a SHA. And download a SHA. Rishi. Speak sample.
Let's see Rishi.
In speak sample. Out of Rishi.
What is wrong with y'all on these voices?
Download. Sir. Voice 2. Use top. Download Vina. Enhanced. In speak sample.
Alright, well, we can do Vina.
Out. Right. Download Vina. Enhanced. English, Ireland. Download in speak sam. Download Vina.
So download
enhanced. Vina. 51.9 megabytes.
We're downloading Vina real quick.
Speak sam. Vina enhanced.
Okay, now she's downloaded, so I'm going to VO spacebar to. It's going to drop me in her edits to edit her settings.
Reset voice settings.
Because it says voice settings.
Reset.
But if I VO left arrow once.
One.
Oh, not VO left arrow once. Now, if I stop interacting.
Out of edit.
And go to the very right.
Done.
There's done.
Add voice.
It's back to add voice. Now, if we left arrow, I bet you there is 7. There's going to be 17 voices now.
Additional voices. Row 16 of 17.
And there it is, 16 to 17. We'll interact.
In addition, Vina enhanced.
And there she is. So that, my friends, is how you add voices to the rotor. So the next category is
navigation.
All right. This is a category that I don't go into at all because VoiceOver does what it's supposed to do. Follow the cursor, tells me the stuff on. John went over an extensive, detailed outline of this section of the VoiceOver Utilities, so there's no need for me to do it. Again, go back and listen to the first few episodes. He touches on this there, and there will be another one with him, JP Reloaded Rewind, coming up here in the next couple of episodes with stuff that he's going to be helping us out with Mail and Safari. But anyways, this has already been touched on. You really don't need to touch nothing in here because it already does what it needs to do.
Web,
same thing. You can choose to go by groups, and there's a DOM one. I forgot what those letters stand for. Again, something else John ought to be referenced. If it's not in the first 3 episodes, then go check out the Mac for the Blind podcast. It's still posted, and it'll be through there because I recorded it and edited all of those recordings for him anyway.
Sound.
Now this is what I'm going to go into because there's a few settings in here.
Mute sound effects. Unticked. Tick box.
Obviously, you don't want your sound effects muted.
Enable audio ducking. Unticked. Tick box.
This is the personal preference. I hate audio ducking. Makes voiceovers quiet or whatever you're listening to quiet so you can hear voiceover. I don't like it. I turn it off.
Enable positional audio. Tick box.
Okay, I'm assuming that has to do with where your audio is coming from. Now the next one is the one I wanted to point out to you.
Output device. System default. Output device.
All right. Output device. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because you could be on a Zoom call and you don't want to hear everybody talking in your ear. So you could leave VoiceOver in your ear or in your headset and pick the audio source on where you want the Zoom participants to come from.
Menu checkmark system. Logi zone 750.
That's my headset.
Zoom audio device. AKG C44-USB microphone.
My microphone, which also has a headphone jack on it.
Mac Studio speaker. Microsoft Teams audio.
So you see, you have all those choices on where you could route your audio to. All right, that's the last thing over here. So let's jump back over to the table.
Search text utility categories. Rows in visuals.
Visuals again. Cursor. Where what VoiceOver reads, whatever. Again, I've been using Mac for over 15 years, and these visuals and the other one, navigation, them is 2 I have never touched. VoiceOver always does what I need it to do.
Commands.
All right, commands. This is the one everybody's been waiting for.
Out of utility
used to be called commanders. Just as a side note, as JP would say, to turn commands or commanders, whatever you choose to call them, on the fly, you want to do VO Shift K. That's VO Command Control. Not command. I'm sorry. VO, which is Control and Option, the Shift key, and the letter K, and it's a toggle. So you push it once, it'll turn it off or on, and you do it again, it'll turn it off. I tend to turn it off only at one time, and that's when I'm using my Farrago podcasting app, because I can use different commands with the option key in there to do certain things, but other than that, I leave mine on. So, let's go and check these settings.
VoiceOver modifier.
VoiceOver modifier. As y'all know from my pilot episode, you know what I use.
Control Option VoiceOver modifier.
Yes, Control Option. I do not use that caps lock key. It's a choice. You can have both, or you can have either or.
Also Control VoiceOver with.
Alright, also Control VoiceOver with. Let's check these out.
Also Control VoiceOver with. Numpad tick box.
The numpad does have options to do commanders. I actually have a few set up myself. Well, we'll talk about that once we get there.
Edit numpad commands.
I can edit the numpad commands, which I'm not going to do right now because I like the way mine are set.
Also Control VoiceOver with right option key, which
right option key. You can have both, or you can have just the left, but that's with the option T for time, option M for mail, option S for Safari, things of that nature. So that's what they're talking about. The option key plus whatever you set your command as.
Edit option key commands.
I can edit option key commands. We'll come back to that.
Quick nav.
Now this is one that a lot of people don't use, but they've implemented a lot of new options here. So let's go check it out.
Arrow key quick nav tick box.
Arrow key quick nav, which means I can have quick nav being operational while the quick nav is on, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm using quick nav.
Single key quick nav unticked tick box.
Single key quick nav. Now I have mine unchecked because if you don't, every time you come to an edit field, you're going to have to turn it off anyway. And I'm usually in messages and mail and Safari and other multitasking apps, so I don't want to have to do that every time. So mine is unchecked. You can check yours and see how it plays with you, but that's what I do.
Edit quick nav command.
I can edit the quick nav commands if I so chose. I'm not going to do that right now.
Quick nav. Always allow typing in text fields. Unticked tick box.
Now, you heard what it said. Always allow quick nav. Now, I have mine unchecked because that's just what I'm used to. But you can have it allow you to type in edit fields while, what does it say?
Edit quick nav. Always allow typing in text fields.
Yeah, so when you're using quick nav, which is the not having to use the modifier, you can type in edit fields also. Again, I turned that off because that's what I'm used to, and also before that wasn't an option, and it wouldn't recognize the key commands anyway.
Left and right arrow keys. Toggles arrow key quick nav. Left and right arrow keys.
Okay, so that toggles quick nav on and off. Let's see if there's any other choices.
Menu check mark toggles arrow key quick nav. Do nothing. Check mark toggles single key quick nav. Toggles all quick nav. Toggles all quick nav.
So
toggles.
What he means by saying toggle all quick nav, that means when you push the arrow keys, single key letter navigation will automatically activate. Quick nav will automatically turn on, which is pushing the left and right arrows together, which is what you're doing anyway.
Left.
Or you can just have one, which I do. Mine just turns quick nav on and off. I don't have single key navigation on and, whatever. I do that manually. And to do it manually, it's going to be the VO keys, control and option, and the letter Q. It's a toggle. You do it once to turn it on, you do it again to turn it off.
Toggles arrow key quick nav. When toggling quick nav.
Speak.
When toggling quick nav.
Mine speaks. You can also have it make a noise or do nothing.
Command set.
Alright, command set.
Command set. Built-in radio button. One of two.
So these are the way that these are the categories right now on how this new layout is. So this one says built-in. The next one says
command set. User 27 custom. Okay. Selected.
So it says I have 27 custom. I thought it was more than that, but so it has different categories here.
Command set. Edit.
So I can edit.
Help.
and then we're at the end. So let me go click on my custom commands.
Command set, edit, command set, user, 27 custom, selected, right. Radio button.
It's already selected.
Command set, edit.
All right, then we're going to VO spacebar on edit.
In dialog, edit user command set. Edit user search text field, filter command, column view, filter.
Okay, so now when you come in here, it's going to automatically throw you into all. So let's see what the filter is.
Column view, selected, radio button, 1 of 2.
Y'all know that Cliff don't do column view, so we're going to go to the next one.
Table view, radio button, 2 of 2. Selected.
Table view.
Command assignments. Add. In command assignments. Row 1 of 543.
Okay, so it said row of 543. You really think I want to go through all 543 of those? No, we're not going to do that. So we're going to stop interacting with this table.
Out of command assign table view, selected, column view, filter commands.
All right, filter commands. Let's see what our choices are.
Checkmark everything.
Everything?
VoiceOver keys.
VoiceOver keys?
Option keys.
Option keys? See, they had different categories in here because some of these wasn't, a lot of these wasn't here before.
Quick nav keys.
Quick nav keys?
Numpad keys.
Numpad, that's where I was telling you that I have my stuff to do custom commands.
Message.
I can push the number 7 and it'll automatically take me to my mail app, even though option M does it. But, if I have the numpad, I might as well use it, right?
Trackpad gestures.
I don't use a trackpad.
Commands with an assigned input.
Commands with an assigned input.
Commands with no assigned input. User-modified input assignments. Locked input assignments that can't be changed. Inputs with multiple assigned commands. Inputs with multiple assigned commands in the same category. Inputs with multiple assigned.
So there's all our choices. Let's go back up.
Input locked in. User modified input assignments.
User modified assigned inputs. That's the one I want.
Currently filtering commands. User modified input assignments.
Now sometimes it reverts back to column view instead of table view. Let's see if it did it here.
Column view, radio button, 1 of 2.
Nope, it's not checked.
Table view, selected.
All right, good. So let's go to the table.
Command assignments. In command assignments, row 1 of 96, edited, option.
Okay.
Speech, decrease volume, selected, input edited, option.
All right, it's just telling you what my modifier is and what it does.
Category speech.
Category is a speech.
Command decrease volume.
Decrease volume is the command.
Category navigation. Command go to beginning. Input edited, option 1.
Okay, so option 1 will take me to the beginning. And if I go down, it's going to say option 2 is going to take me to the end.
Edited, numpad 7.
Oh, that's numpad 7, which is?
Command go to beginning.
Go to beginning. I forgot I did that. That's right, because I have different commands on the numpad versus what's on the numpad. So let's go down again.
Go to beginning.
Go to beginning. What's this command?
Input control option end.
Control option end. That's a built-in command. That's not one I use.
Edited. Option 2.
All right, option 2. Let's see what it does.
Command go to end.
Go to end. Okay, so let's go ahead and create one real quick. So
out of command is add.
To review though, remember you got to come in to commanders, select whatever view you want, whether it's column view or table view. I prefer table view because I do not like columns. Then you have to go back to the left and select the category you want. Right now, I'm in user options. And you'll see in a minute how they delegate this. But you can have it on all. Just make sure you're in the right category, looking at the right commands so you know what you're doing. You don't want to change something that you don't know what it is. So let's go over to here to add new.
Remove.
Actually, that's remove.
Add.
Add, which is it's going to add the commander. So I'm going to VO spacebar or up and down arrow in my case because I'm using quick nav.
Command assignments. Row 8 of 97. Edited. None. None. Selected. Table view. Selected. Command assignments. Row 8 of 97. Edited. None.
All right, so we got
selected.
So we got to interact with the table to see what our choices are for what we can create a commander for.
Input control option end. Command none.
All right, so where it says command none, you're going to VO spacebar here so we can select from here. So what's our choices?
General.
General?
General.
So your general options would be?
General actions. Add pronunciation. Audiograph scrub. Audiograph scrub. Bring window to front. Click mouse. Close window. Describe position of window. Describe size of window.
All right, that's what some of the general options are.
Menu general. Information.
Information.
Navigation.
Let's see what we could assign for navigation.
Navigation. Go down one page. Go left a bit. Go left one page. Go right a bit. Go right one page. Go to beginning. Go to bottom of. Go to desktop. Go to dock.
All right, so you see what some of your options are in there.
Menu navigation.
Menu navigation.
Text.
We got text.
Text. Read current character. Read current character phonetically.
And I don't know why anybody would want to make these commanders. I mean, that's personal preference, but these already have keys built in.
Menu. Web.
Web.
Find.
Find.
Tables.
Tables.
Size and position.
Size and position.
Audio.
Audio. Let's go in here.
Audio docking toggle.
So you can have a hotkey for audio ducking, so you don't have to go into VoiceOver Utilities to do it. I'm not going to, but some people might.
Copy last phrase to clipboard.
Now, that could be an interesting one to do, because the copy last phrase to clipboard is right. You can do it with VO-Shift-C, but that's 4 keys. So why not do it with 2 keys? You know what? This is the one I'm going to pick. So we're going to hit Enter or VO spacebar on this.
Copy last phrase to clipboard.
All right, that's going to be the control.
Category audio.
It's categories audio.
Command input control option end.
All right.
Command copy last phrase to clipboard. Input control option end.
It says control option end. That's not what I want it to be. So I'm going to VO spacebar or up and down arrow together.
Menu. None.
I can have it at none.
Listen for key ellipsis command K. Option key.
All right. Now, this is the option key. These are the different ways that you can navigate and have the set for different commanders. Let's see if there's any more.
Quick nav.
With quick nav, I'm assuming.
Numpad.
Numpad commander. I could assign it to a numpad.
Trackpad.
Trackpad, which I don't use.
Trackpad.
And that's it.
Numpad.
So let's see what's in the numpad.
Numpad no modifier. 0. Control. Option. Command. Shift. Shift. Command. Option. Control.
So I could use 0, which is for people coming from Windows, would be the insert key on the JAWS.
0.
Which is there.
No modifier.
I could have no modifier, which means I would be able to pick one key and push it.
No modifier. Control.
Control.
Option.
The option key.
Command.
Or the command.
Shift. Shift. Command. Command numpad 1.
Okay, so this is where you would pick what command you want it to be.
Command numpad 2.
These already have commands, so I'm not even going to do it. I'm just showing you that you can pick.
Command numpad 3. Command numpad 4. Command numpad 5. Command numpad 6. Command numpad 7. Command numpad 5.
All right, we're going to do command numpad 5 because number 1, I don't remember what it is, and number 2, I don't use it very often. But I think copying last phrase to clipboard is a good one to have. So I'm going to hit enter on this.
In alert cancel already used. Command numpad 5 is currently used for read next line. Do you want to change it to go to end?
I love VoiceOver because it just does such a great job of giving you the description. I didn't have to say nothing. And I'm going to go ahead and say yes because I don't use it.
Change.
So I'm going to go ahead and change it.
Command assignments. Row 9 of 97. Edited. Command numpad 5. Navigation. Go to end. Selected.
All right. So there we have it. That's how you create a commander with the numpad. I'm going to do another one in a minute with the keyboard because I'm going to show you the different options that it shows. Let's go ahead and create a commander with the keyboard.
Command set. Command set. User 27 custom.
All right, so it's on my user like it should be. I'm going to go to the end
help.
here and see what...
Command set. Edit. Command set. User 27 custom. Okay. Selected. Radio button.
So it's already selected, so now I got to push edit.
Command set. Edit.
All right.
In dialog.
And remember,
edit user command.
And remember, it's probably going to put us back in the table. Or the column view.
Arrow key quick nav off. Arrow key quick edit user command set. Edit user search text filter command column view radio button. 1 of 2. Table view selected.
Okay, kept it on table view. Let's see what the drop down is.
Command assignments. None. Audio. Table view selected. Command assignments. In command assignments. Row 8 of 543.
Yep, it put us back in the 500, so we got to go back over here.
Out of table view, column view, filter commands.
Filter commands, this is where you want to be at. So let's be on space bar here.
Menu. Checkmark, voiceover keys. Option keys.
All right, let's do option keys, because that's what we want to look at.
Currently filtering commands. Column view, table view, select command assignments. In command edited, option. Category speech. Command toggle single key quick nav on or off, row 50. Input edited, option.
Okay, so right now it's on option key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop interacting over here, and I'm going to go to add.
Out of add.
We're going to add.
Command assignments. Row 1 of 51, edited, none.
Now remember, we got to interact here again with the table.
In command edited, none.
It'll say none.
Category empty cell.
Category is empty because we haven't put nothing there yet.
Command none.
Command none.
Input edited. Command category empty cell.
So we got to go ahead and go to the category.
Input edited. None. None. Listen for key ellipsis command K. Option key.
So do we want the option key?
Quick nav.
Quick nav.
Numpad.
Numpad.
Trackpad.
Trackpad. I want the option key, so let's go back up.
Quick option key. Option key letters.
All right, now see, this is definitely new. I know about it, but somebody else might not. Because before, all you would do is go hit new, pick the command or application you wanted to open, assign it to a letter, number, shift key, symbol, whatever, and you were done. But here, when I push option key, it's giving me choices. Now it's saying letters.
Letters with shift.
Letters with shift.
Numbers. Symbols.
So you have all kinds of different ones. We're going to do letters.
Letters.
Because I know there's a couple of my letters that's open that I can use.
Letters option A.
All right, now it has and another pop up or drop down, whatever you want to call it, and it has the alphabet.
Option C. Option G. Option J. Option M. Option L. Option R. Option U. Option V. Option W. Option X. Option Y.
All right, I know Y is empty because I recently deleted an app that is no longer supported on the Mac. So I'm going to hit enter or VO spacebar.
Option Y.
All right, so option Y is going to be the command. Now we have to assign a control to it.
Category empty cell.
Category is empty.
Input option Y. Option Y. Category command none.
All right, command none. So let's VO spacebar here.
General message information. Navigation text. Web. Find. Tables. Size and audio. Braille. Visuals. Speech. Hotspots. 2D Braille. Custom commands. All right, now custom commands is where you would go if you wanted to open the application. But I'm going to go back up here to sound. 2D hotspot. Speech. Visuals.
Oh no,
speech.
It's speech. Let's the old right arrow and see what's in speech.
Speech decrease pitch. Decrease rate. Decrease volume.
Now, decrease rate and volume might even be a good one to have because, again, this is one that if you do it, you got to use a bunch of fingers. So that might be something good for somebody to do. So let's do
decrease rate, decrease pitch, decrease rate.
Let's do decrease rate since I have to decrease the rate sometimes when I come in here. And then I got to think of a key to use for the increase rate because before I turn the rate down, I got to be able to turn it up, right? Probably the number 9. But anyways, we're going to do
decrease pitch, decrease rate.
We're going to do decrease rate.
Decrease rate has alternative items. Decrease volume, decrease rate.
All right, so we'll stop interacting.
Out of command is add.
And then there's the add button. So let's jump over here.
Finder, 202.
All right, now I'm in my Finder. Let's see what option Y does.
30%.
It's decreasing the rate.
20%. VoiceOver Utilities.
All right, so let's go back over here.
VoiceOver Utility.
And what I'm going to do
Command assignments. Row 1 of 51. Edited.
is I'm going to go into this table so I can see what letter is actually open.
In category speech. Command decrease rate. Edited. Option 5. Command open application. Calendar. Input edited. Option 5. Category custom commands. Command open application. Club deck.
Okay, so I don't even use Club Deck, so this is how you would find the option that you want, and you would delete it. And I'm going to go ahead and stop interacting.
Out add.
That's add.
Remove.
That's remove.
Add.
And now it just puts you back on the add button. Let's go back over to the table.
Command assign in decrease rate.
And of course, it put me back up at the top.
Open application. Keynote.
So now I'm going to go back over to the add button. Remember, I'm using the option key select section. So I'm going to stop interacting.
Out of command add.
There's add, and I'm going to deal spacebar.
Command assignments. Row 27 of 51. Edited. None.
All right.
None. Selected.
It says none, so I'm going to interact.
In command this category empty set. Command none.
Command none. What I want to do is deal spacebar here. And I'm going to go down to speech.
General.
Because I want to be able to increase my speech now.
Inf nav tech web fine table size and audio braille visual speech.
All right, there it is.
Speech decrease pitch.
Decrease pitch.
Decrease rate.
Decrease rate, which we already set.
Decrease volume.
Decrease volume.
Increase pitch. Increase rate.
All right, there's increase rate. Now we're gonna hit the enter or VO space bar, whichever you want to do. But remember, when I do this, it's basically going to drop me into another drop down so I can pick the key that I want to use for this command.
Increase rate.
All right.
Input edited. Option Shift E.
All right, it has
command increase rate. Category speech. Input edited. None.
All right, input edited. We're going to VO space bar here. This is where we pick the key.
None. Listen for key ellipsis option key.
All right, we want to pick option key, and then it's going to drop us down into the alphabet.
Option key letters.
Yes, oh, my fault. It's going to say letters, which is what we want again.
Letters option A.
Now it has A. I'm going to actually.
Option B. Option
I got to hit escape here because I need to use numbers.
Edited. None. Command input edited.
So
none.
See, I made a little boo-boo there. We need to go.
None.
None.
Listen for option key.
Option key.
Option key letters.
Letters.
Letters with shift. Numbers.
I want numbers, so we're going to hit the number or enter or VO space bar.
Numbers option 0. Option 1. Option 3. Option 6.
And what number is it that I'm going to use? Because it's right above the Y, and it is the number 6.
Option 6.
So let's hit the number 6, or hit
edited.
6.
Option 6.
And now it says option 6. We're going to VO right arrow.
Category speech.
Speech.
Command increase rate.
Increase rate. And it says it. So let's get out of the table.
Out of command is add.
We're going to go over here to the Finder.
Finder.
And let's see what option 6 does for us.
55, 60, 70%.
Yeah, that increases the speech. Option Y.
65%, 60%, 50%, 45%.
All right. And that, my folks, is how you create a commander. Oh, I'm sorry, a command. Just remember to be careful. Listen to your drop down. Let VoiceOver finish because it's going to give you all the information you need. You don't want to change a commander or a custom command or something like that that's already there, and then you're going to come back and try it and wonder why it's not working. The ones that I know that are there before you even create your own. Option T for time. And remember, to turn this on or off, it's VO, shift, and the letter K is in kite. So the ones that I know that are there automatically is option T for time, option M for mail, option U for unread mail. What else? Option S for Safari. Option D is the essentially it's going to find misspelled words for you, but that's what it is. I forgot. I think it's called text editor or something like that. What else is there? Option X for a screenshot. And I think those are the only built-in ones because I made so many of them. It's hard to separate the ones that I created already. But I have commanders for everything. And if you don't remember what a commander is, you can just turn on keyboard help with VO-Shift-K.
Starting keyboard help.
And I can
Type keys to hear their names. Hold down the voiceover keys while typing to hear voiceover commands. Press the escape key in the top left corner of the keyboard to stop help.
Alright, I don't even know why I try to do VoiceOver's job because he's done such a great job. So let's see where my numpad commanders are.
1. Start interacting with item. 2. Toggle single key quick nav on or off. 3. Stop interacting with item. 4. Open control center. 6. Open window chooser. 5. Open application. 7. Go to beginning. 9. Go to end.
See?
Moves the voiceover cursor to the end.
So
Control.
that's my them are my commanders on the numpad. So let's do option T and see what it says.
T. Run script. Runs the following script. Library scripts voiceover time of day. AppleScript. Option Y. Decrease rate. Decreases the option. 6. Increase rate. Increases the speech rate. Option X. Open application. Opens the following application. Applications are S Games Client 2.2. App. Option Z. Open application. Opens the following application. Applications. Zoom.us. App.
Okay, so you get the idea.
Escape.
If you forget what your commanders are, or your commands are, you just do VO-Shift-K, and everything will be spoken to you. Sometimes I do that. I mean, sometimes I might forget where a key is, like the backslash is something I don't use that often, so I forget where it's at. I'll turn on keyboard help and push the keys until I find it. So, them are commands, ladies and gentlemen. And remember to make sure you have your quick nav set up the way that you want to. You know, if you want quick nav, all quick nav, which means when you push the left and right arrows together, it will turn on quick nav as well as single key letter navigation. I don't like it, but that's me. You can also have it so when quick nav is on, you can still type in edit fields. Me, I turn that off. So let's go back over here to VoiceOver Utilities.
VoiceOver command assignments.
Now let's go back over to the table.
Edit user search text field blank. Arrow key quick nav off. Arrow key command set. Search text utility categories.
All right.
Row 8 of 12 in utility.
What's next here?
Braille.
All right, Braille. You know, if you got a Braille display, I've used this with my Mantis. Excellent, plug and play, bam. Just go in here and set the tables like you want. Like, for instance, there's a line or a cursor tracker, whatever you want to call it, on the Mantis that I like to turn off because I don't need that line underneath my text. So this is something that if you have a Braille display, you're going to have to play with the settings because I'm pretty sure everyone is different.
Activities.
I'm not going to demonstrate this one because it's pretty self-explanatory. The bottom line is you can have VoiceOver do certain things. Like, for instance, you can say, when I open mail, use the Samantha voice. When I open text edit, use the Daniel voice. Or I used to have a commander, or activity before they changed the way QuickNav operated. I used to have a commander that when I opened up Safari, that QuickNav and single key letter navigation would automatically turn on. I deleted that activity because now there's a setting for it. So just go in here and play around. If you need some help, feedback at thirdup.com. And if you really need a demo, then I'll do a couple of them. But again, just listen to your drop downs, let VoiceOver finish what he's saying, and you'll get it. I mean, we've been teaching you predictable patterns, how to navigate, what to look for. So you should have this down by now.
VoiceOver recognition.
All right, this VoiceOver recognition, just like on the phone, you got to go in here and let it download the module. I think, or the data and whatever. I've already done it on here, so there's no need going in, but it will do that. One quick tip. If you are on an image or a picture or a photo, whatever you want to call it, if you want to have VoiceOver describe that photo, that image, it's VO Shift and the letter L as in Larry. VO Shift L will describe the photo, image, whatever you want to call it.
Screen sharing.
Screen sharing. I can't really touch on this because I haven't tried it yet. Me and my buddy over at ttjtech.biz is going to test this out and see how it goes.
Screen share.
And that, my folks, is VoiceOver Utility. Before I go, though, I'm going to
How
show
do you
you that you can import and export. It's in the file menu, but I use the keyboard commands. There's the reason they call me the keyboard king, because if there's a shortcut, either I will find it or I will create one. But to export, it's going to be Command, Shift, and the letter E as in elephant.
Save as. Tags.
Alright, so it comes up as Save As.
Save as. VoiceOver archive. Content selected. Save as.
And then what I'm going to put here is,
E.
I'm going to put a dash.
Archive
I'm going to put updated 2026 because I put those two commands in there for increasing and decreasing the speech, and I actually like them, so I'm going to keep them.
Arrow. Tags. Tag where?
And where do I want to save them?
Downloads. Where?
Yep, downloads is fine because I'm going to end up moving it later anyway.
Show more options.
I can show more options, but I'm just going to go over here to save.
Save.
Bam.
Utility cap.
And that's how you export them. Now, if you just got a brand new machine and VoiceOver is, talking all slow, got a voice that you don't want, this, that, and the other, how do you import them? Well, Command Shift I as in India. So I'm going to do Command Shift I.
List view sidebar.
And so I'll put you in a list view.
In VoiceOver archive updated 2026.
And because that's the file that I would want, all I would need to do is hit enter. And what it's going to say, well, let me just see, because I don't have to do it because I haven't changed anything. So let's see what it says.
Cancel. Importing preferences will completely replace your current preferences. Importing preferences cannot be undone. Are you sure you want to import preferences? Cancel.
So it's asking you if are you sure?
Okay.
And there's the okay button. I'm going to hit cancel because I didn't change anything.
Cancel. Utility cap.
But there, my friends, is VoiceOver Utility. Dive deep. Thank you for joining More at the Mac, JP Reloaded. Remember, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, something you want demoed, or a topic you want covered, send us an email at feedback@stiritup.com. That's FEE, the letter D, the word back, at STURITUP.com. See you next time.